Hey, what's up, guys? This is your newscaster, Grimsie42, here to bring you the herpaderp moment of the day. Apparently, last night, when recording the Return to Magfest footage with Kate or Boomstick229, whichever you know her as or prefer, we had 3 clips that I was going to sync together, and for whatever reason, I assume fatigue. For me, I was pretty tired. I either accidentally deleted or never recorded the first portion. So I'm going to leave this here kind of to make a little more sense of it. Basically, it just kind of opened up the conversation. We spoke a little bit about our thoughts of the convention, how much it sucked traveling to the convention because there was like a whole bunch of snow on the road and all that jazz. And then also when we got to the convention, we started talking about it a little. And I think one of the most important points and why we actually cut was because we mentioned that we went to the On Being Human concert. They are a totally awesome band. We both really enjoyed it. I believe we kind of give our thoughts afterwards, so actually that'll probably make more sense. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys a little clip. First, I'll give you a little backstory. They basically are a rock band based out of California. And they do traditional music, but one of the cool things they do, because they're all gigantic fans of video games, is they record, they make songs that are actually based off of video game music. So I had probably like 7 or 8 clips from my favorite songs, but I'm going to show you guys one that I particularly liked. I thought it was a really good rendition. It's just a clip, mind you, and I will link all their information below, so you can check them out and everything. And they are also a part of RetroWare TV, which is really cool. So they actually do all the music for, or some of the music for the Game Chasers. They're a really cool introduction that the Game Chasers have. That's actually a Zelda rendition, if I'm not mistaken, of the Game Chasers theme thingamajigger. But anyways, here's the clip, so check it out. I hope you guys like it. Let me know below what you think, okay? Check it out. So basically, as you can see, and as Pat has said in the past, they kick leagues of ass. So yeah, they were really awesome. They had the whole rock star thing going for them with the crazy hair, and like crazier than this, which is hard to believe. But yeah, they had the crazy hair going, and it was a pretty good time, you know, and it was a good closer because pretty much even though there was a Sunday, you know, we really didn't do much. We kind of just like woke up and took off. I think she hit the dealer for a little bit.
I did. I woke up a little bit early because I wanted to see if there were any extra deals to be had. And I got a couple things, but it wasn't too different. So we just kind of headed out. But
yeah, I guess they were a little more willing to haggle. Yeah. But yeah, she was actually even telling me that one of the stores that, or one of the booths that had like a whole bunch of imports and stuff, they weren't willing to haggle at all.
No. I was trying to get a Splatterhouse and they had it for like $40 and I wanted to see if he would go down to 30, and he was like foreign, not anything against foreign people, but his little like French accent, he was like, oh no, we don't haggle or anything like that, like our prices are set. But
the Splatterhouse is $40, you American, we pay no less.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's like, it's a convention. But I guess like if it was a store, I can understand, but it's just kind of like, if you're at a convention, you should be kind of willing to haggle, but whatever. So
you'd think they would expect it because, I mean, there are fees to have a booth there, but it's not brick and mortar, and the people coming there want a deal. And honestly, if you're not willing to cut a deal, raise your prices 10% more, and then when they ask you to lower a price, lower it to what you originally wanted. That way, at least, you know, the buyer thinks they're getting something, because we all have phones and computers. We can go to eBay, and these things can get mailed to our house. So if we're gonna, you know, travel and we're gonna pay to $60 to get in, we want a deal of some sort.
Yeah, exactly. And their prices were really high. I mean, like pretty ridiculously high, like way over eBay.
Yeah, a lot of them were consistently over eBay. That place especially, they wanted like
was the worst.
$40 for a $20 game. I mean, it was pretty bad. But again, honestly, and I think she has the same opinion. You know, getting games at MagFest is cool. and I did get a ton, but it's not really about that. It's just, you know, seeing your friends or making new friends, you know, and just experiencing. I mean, like, it's not often when you can have, you know, 10,000 people crammed into this ginormous hotel, you know, that just share, you know, common interests and, you know, or even interests you never thought you had. And that actually brings me to the next part. I'm actually going to show you guys a little footage that I grabbed of the hotel just so you can get a little glimpse. And I'm not sure if you heard that squealing in the background. That's my wife listening to her favorite hockey team, and I'm going to guess they just scored a goal. So yeah, check out the footage of the hotel, and you know, let me know below what you guys think of it. It was like seriously like an indoor village.
Yeah, it's a really cool hotel if you haven't been there.
Yeah, so check it out. So that place is seriously like even bigger than my ego, which is pretty good. My ego can house like space shuttles, aircraft carriers, but it's pretty big. So it was definitely awesome, and they would have like these cool like Christmas lights and music. It's like the Trans-Siberian Orchestra or something, and
it was like an all-night thing too. There was constantly stuff going on at the hotel.
It is a 24-hour party.
Yeah, pretty much. That's like the best way to describe it, I think.
I kind of fail though, because I would go to bed every day at like I don't know, 1 or 2.
It's exhausting. It's exhausting being there. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on, so it's easy to get tired.
The best experience I could give is imagine navigating like a professional sports game, like a football game, for example. Imagine navigating from your car to your seat for like 12 hours.
Yeah.
That's pretty much being at a con. It's like lines everywhere, lots of people bumping up and, you know, and somebody touched my breast and it was pretty scary.
There's a lot of grabbing. Like, people like to say that it's indirect, but, you know, it's just someone kind of grabbed my boob. That was kind of weird. So there's a lot of that going on, but it's easy to get tired. And there's a lot of walking, more walking than you would expect. Like, to walk from the actual vendor room back to our hotel was like a pretty decent walk. It kind of took a while to get there, and the elevators were like...
And it was the same building.
Yeah, it was the same building, but it took a long time. It's like, okay, I'll be there, just give me 20 minutes to walk. Like, so... There
were like, I want to say 14 elevators that I saw in that hotel. Legitimately, 14 elevators. And they were like 7 on one side and I think 8 on the other, believe it or not. And you would hit the button and you would seriously wait like 15 minutes. And then the worst part is, so you get in this elevator and it's like sardines in a can. There'd be like 20 people and you'd be like, okay, I fit. We'd go up one floor and there would be like 7 more people who would squeeze in. And then when you finally get to your floor, it's like,
can I, excuse me, I need to get out.
So,
right here.
But like I said, it was a really great time. That's all that pain is worth it.
It is.
You know, it was really fun. It was definitely an experience. This was both of our first Magfest, actually.
Yeah.
I had done plenty of cons in the past, but this was my first one for Magfest. But yeah, so we had a great time. We definitely enjoyed it. What do you think? Are you gonna go back?
Oh yeah, definitely. Not even a question.
I'm not. It sucked. I mean,
he hated it. He had a terrible time, clearly.
I had to hang out with this, like, Boomstick4223.
Some random chick. She just, like, tagged along, basically.
Literally, like, had my arm like this the whole time.
Yeah, she could never be by herself. It was, like, a big issue.
Super insecure. It was bad. It was bad. I didn't get a minute alone. But, but all of that nonsense aside, we definitely had a good time. And definitely, if you haven't yet, check her channel out. I will put a link below. I actually like to watch it right before bed. It kind of puts me down, but other people actually say it's good. So if you have good taste, unlike me, then you can check it out. But you know, it's similar to my channel. Like I said, you know, she does pickups, and you know, so definitely check that out. But I am super tired, so I'm going to be lazy, and I'm going to end it here because I need to go to bed, and she needs to finish driving.
I got to drive back to school. That sucks.
Yeah, so she's got like 2 more hours, I think. So I am not jealous. No. I do not envy her right now.
No, it's a drag.
So she's going to take care of that, and I think I'm going to go slouch out on the couch and pretend to watch the hockey game with the wife and probably just pass out. So
be a slug.
Yeah, via a slug. So, anyways, guys, thanks for checking this out. She will be doing a video when she gets back on what she got for pickups. I will do the same. I'll actually probably film it tomorrow. Just enough time to edit this one and get it out. So we really appreciate you guys watching, and take care, guys.
See ya.